Your right hand on the brown circle.
Well, thanks everybody for. Oh wait, this is your thing. Rick is totally waiting for a lull.
Rick, we're ready. We're behaving ourselves. Even when I left, you still remain.
Guess what? 100 videos.
Woohoo! 100!
That feels pretty great.
Awesome.
Did it. Thank you guys so much for being on this video. It means a lot to me.
In 7 days, we put together a song.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So, the history of this basically is, if you remember a few weeks ago, I put out a video that was talking about doubt. The same day that video came out, you also put out an article on our church's website.
Yep.
There were a lot of similarities between the two of them and kind of between our thoughts. And so that night we started thinking about what could we do together to kind of combine our minds and really think about those lyrics, those ideas. Karla, you were talking about, some of the lines in this song maybe aren't something that you would write on your own. For us, at least for me, I know personally for you, doubt is something that we deal with in our faith quite a bit.
Yep.
How about you?
Yeah, I think that's definitely been a source of conflict, even in our own marriage.
Karla, this is on video. People can see.
So writing a song in a collaboration with two people. How are you on doubt?
I doubt.
Come on, doubters!
Right?
You're not.
You're not going to hell, are you?
Wait. Question.
They're not going
Should
to.
we double check that? There are a couple lyrics in there where, one, I was dealing with some doubt and I put that lyric in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of struck you as maybe something a little odd that you wouldn't think.
Right.
And there was also some lyrics that you put in there that were like, doubt resolved right away.
Right.
And I think there's something kind of cool about coming together as a group and not just being one person's perspective on what it's like to deal with doubt, being the four of us, because all four of us helped write the melody and the song and the lyrics. All of us contributed to that. So I think that's really cool to be able to do that together. And it just...
For sure. I mean, if I were to write a song, we always joke that the line in our house is that I would just barf a bunch of rainbows on people who are... Can I say that?
Totally.
Yeah.
I definitely have the gift of faith, and it hasn't left me. And but you wrote a line in the song. I still have my doubts when I'm praying to you, and that is not anything I would ever write. But in a collaboration, that's why it's good, because you get to hear somebody's feelings, and then you think about it in your own way. And then I for sure wrote the line, everywhere I look, you're right there. Because I know that that for me is how I deal with my doubt.
Our faith's not all supposed to look the same.
Right.
So I feel like this song kind of exhibits that, the reality that there's not only one way to live out your faith in Christ. It's lived out in who you are. And so it's unique to Troy, it's unique to Rick, it's unique to you, it's unique to me. And we all have different gifts and ways that we wrestle with life, and it's unique to each one of us. And so it's going to look different. And it should look different. I think we get in trouble when we think it should all look the same. My face should look exactly like yours, and or yours should look like mine, and we get frustrated. But I think if we give each other the freedom to say, yeah, faith and doubt actually they don't have to fight. You can actually have tremendous faith and be someone that lives in doubt or wrestles with doubt. And I think that's what I've learned. That's what was fun about this song, because it speaks to both, and it speaks to just, I think, the breadth of who we are as people in faith.
And
it's fun to sing, right, Karla?
It's fun to sing and write lyrics too, sometimes.
Sometimes.
I don't know if we've experienced that yet.
Hey.
She has the gift of faith, not the gift of remembering lyrics.
Hey.
It's cool.
We're going to edit that.
No, I like that one.
So, Rick. What
And the whole word has it.
Will you sit down? My side hurts so bad.
Can you please be serious? Go ahead.
All right, no, but Rick, I really don't know. Rick, I have a question for you. What stands out to you? Maybe not your favorite video that you made, but just what you learned, or something that just goes, wow, I can't believe what God's done in your life, or just what this has been about for you. Because that's a tremendous accomplishment. I haven't done 100 straight things ever in my life. And so the fact that you've done this week in, week out for 100 weeks in a row is pretty incredible. What has that meant to you that you've done that? amazing.
The obvious things, like I've grown as a musician, grown, I guess, as a filmmaker, and in a lot of different ways. But I've also built just a crazy group of friends doing this. Troy being one of them, you know, really quickly after we met, we did a video together, and I think that just kind of helped solidify a relationship.
You're adding beauty to the world.
It's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
I love it.
Super
Cool.
fun.
Proud of you,
That's
man.
great.
Fun to be a part of it.
Awesome.
Truly.
Yeah. Super
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching.
There's
for
the
watching
kicks.
this week. And if you've watched other videos, like this has been super fun for me. Here's to another 100.
Come on, 100 more.
fun. We'll do 200.
Woo! Peace out.
Okay, one more thing.